Kroger Tenderay Beef. No other beef so fresh can be so tender. Presents Hearts in Harmony, transcribed. K is for Kroger. C is for cut. B is for beef. KCB means Kroger cut beef. And Kroger cut beef means more meat for your money. It's a fact, ladies, and here's the reason Kroger cut beef gives you more meat, less waste. Before the meat is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess bone, excess waste, and stringy ends. Yes, that's before the meat is weighed and priced. So you can see that means more meat for your money. You get top U.S. government grades of beef. Meat that's tender, juicy, rich red, and marbled with just the right amount of flavory fat. You get a better value in top-grade beef. For example, when you buy a Kroger-cut porterhouse steak, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes the long, stringy end and excess waste before the steak is weighed and priced. You don't pay steak price for stringy meat and excess waste. Remember, whether you buy a steak or roast, you receive more meat, less waste. But see for yourself. Visit your neighborhood Kroger store, get Kroger cut beef, and get more meat for your money. And now, Hearts in Harmony. There's nothing so peaceful as a walk in a certain kind of April rain. The kind that's soft and feathery and partly mist. It's a little cold, but there's warmth in old memories, old dreams, old feelings, and old clothes. This April afternoon, and in the rain, Penny Gibbs and Johnny Keith are walking and remembering.
Oh, Johnny, do you remember?
Well, this corner, the shed?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I remember, Penny. Well, this used to keep us out of the rain in the days when the streetcars ran.
Yeah.
I wonder why they never took it down.
Yeah, I wonder, too.
You want to stop in there and sit a while?
No, sir, I don't want to miss walking in this rain. Oh, it feels so good on my face. Soft and it's clean. You don't mind, do you?
No, I like it. I suggested it, if you'll remember.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, it seems so wrong to sit in a house on an afternoon like this. It's great out here. Why, I haven't done this in so long, I don't think I remembered just how great it was.
Johnny, put your head back and let the rain fall on your face.
Oh, hey, that's all right.
Isn't it? Oh, look at me. My face is all raindrop.
Miss Rain in the Face. That's you, Penny Gibbs.
Hey, look.
At what?
Look at this hedge. It has little green buds on it, doesn't it?
Well, it should. It's spring.
Oh, Johnny, it's beginning to bud. There are tiny little specks of green all over it.
First sign of spring. I'm glad we saw it.
Yeah, so am I.
Together?
Yeah. For old time's sake. Well, that's what you want me to say, isn't it?
Yeah, for old time's sake. You know, I think you wore that dress and that hat and coat and those shoes last time we went for a walk in the rain.
I did. Same hat, same dress, same coat, same shoes. This is my walk in the rain ensemble.
And when's the last time you wore it?
Last time you and I went walking in the rain. That's the last time I've worn the whole outfit together.
You know, you're making me feel pretty good.
You know, I think I wore these clothes just out of habit.
You wear them for the first time in over 2 years. Say, almost 3 years, and you call it a habit.
No, what I'm trying to say is that I mean...
Yeah. You didn't mean... Well, you didn't mean me to know this whole afternoon brings back memories.
Well...
I know it, whether you want me to or not.
We've never been able to hide the truth from each other, have we?
Oh, times we have. But there's something about an afternoon out in the rain that makes you let down. Well, let's walk on.
All right.
Those buds on the hedge won't burst into leaves in an afternoon.
No, I don't think they will.
Which way?
Up the street here. Come on, just anywhere.
Feel lazy and free this afternoon, huh? Well, come on then. Let's walk lazily.
And freely, too.
As freely as you want, whatever that means.
Oh, boy, I wish I were as free as my mind is right now.
Where is your mind, Penny?
On other rainy afternoons like this. Do you remember the picnic 3 summers ago when we were caught in the rain?
Oh, do I? Yeah, but that wasn't a rain like this, Penny. That was a cloud burst.
I know.
And when we got home, your mother insisted that we'd fallen in the lake.
I remember that. Oh, it's beginning to rain buckets full now, Johnny. Come on, we better head back home.
Look, let's not. We have our old clothes on. Let's get soaked the way we did 3 summers ago.
Johnny Keith, this is April, not summer, and don't you remember? You said we'd catch cold if we got soaked in our present old age.
Okay, let's turn back.
And better walk a little faster, don't you think?
Yeah, I'll say.
Oh, come on, Johnny. It's beginning to pour. We better go faster.
Well, I can, but can you?
Yeah, I can a little.
Well, let's go.
Okay. Whew.
Walking too fast for you?
Stop walking. I'm running now.
We're going to be drenched whether we like it or not.
I know it.
Penny, here's that old shed where we used to wait for the streetcar. Let's duck in, huh?
Okay, let's hurry, though.
Just a few more steps.
Oh, I feel as though I'm waiting.
Whew. Oh, well, made it.
But not without getting soaked first.
Your clothes very wet?
No, I'm dry enough inside. Oh, it's almost cozy in here.
No, it's a little open on one side. And you'd better stay over here. There's a leak in the roof over there.
Yeah, any shed in a storm.
Gosh, this is like old times, Penny. I've waited for you on this corner more times than I can count.
Guess you have.
And I'm still waiting for you. Only not just on corners now. I'm waiting for you everywhere.
Oh,
I'm not starting to wail, Penny. I understand what's holding things up right now. You have a house full of people and a head full of troubles.
Oh, thanks for understanding, Johnny.
But don't worry about me, Penny. I'm not going to add to your troubles by pestering you. I'm willing to wait. A little while, anyway.
A little while?
Mm-hmm. But not for the next streetcar to come down the street. Well, the last one passed here 5 years ago, I guess.
No, but you aren't putting me on a time limit, are you?
Well, not really, Penny.
Because you mustn't, Johnny. There are too many things involved, too many other people, too many ifs and ands to be resolved before you and I can do anything but this.
Well, is this bad?
You're sweet, Johnny, to take it like this. I know you want to shake me sometimes when I put you off. And sometimes I wish you would.
Well, someday I will.
First, give me warning, though, will you?
Why?
Because I don't want to hurt you again, Johnny. Look, if I'm not ready for a decision, I don't want you to come to me expecting it.
Oh, I'll take my chances.
Seems to me all we do is take chances, don't we? Why is that?
Well, because nothing is sure, Penny. Everything's a risk. And the older you get, the more you realize that.
Well, isn't life ever simple? Isn't it simple for Nora? Just look at Nora. She's deeply in love with someone who loves her. Is she uncertain, too?
Oh, she probably has doubts. You know, it's a wise person who allows a margin of doubt. And Nora Williams is not exactly unintelligent. Well, she probably has doubts the same as the rest of us.
I think the rain has set in for the afternoon, probably most of the night, Nora. Is Freddie coming out the farm to get you?
Oh, yes, Daddy. He said he would if the rain kept up, but I said I'd take the bus back to town.
Well, it's raining harder than ever now. You can't take the bus.
Oh, Daddy, I have my raincoat and my boots. And besides, I like being out in the rain.
Rain and a cloud burst are two different things, Nora. Look at that downpour out there.
I guess it is coming down awfully hard. Oh, but Freddie needs to rest this afternoon.
You'd look out for Freddie's rest and come down with pneumonia yourself, would you?
Well, if Freddie doesn't come for me until late this afternoon, he'll have rested enough, I guess. Oh, crickets, Daddy. Freddie needs lots of rest. He works awfully hard.
Yes, I know he does. He's got this farm in operating order.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought we could do it in such a short time. By the middle of May, this should be one of the finest farms in the county.
And, Daddy, you know something else it's going to be by the middle of May, even before?
Something else?
Daddy, don't you know?
No. Should I?
Oh, crickets, Daddy. You ought to know about your own daughter's birthdays.
You have a birthday?
Oh, everybody has a birthday, and my birthday is the 7th of May, and you know it. And stop trying to tease me into thinking you don't.
Yes, I remember it's going to be your birthday, Nora. That's one of the things I just can't forget.
Have you forgotten how old I'll be, Daddy?
No, You'll be 18, won't you?
Mm-hmm, 18. Daddy,
Hmm?
wouldn't you like to smoke your pipe?
Not especially. Why?
Well, you look so nice with a pipe in your mouth. So much like a father who understands his children.
A man has to have a pipe in his mouth to understand his children? Well, maybe that accounts for the failure of a lot of men to be good fathers. Hand me that jar of tobacco, will you, Nora?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. Now, what do you want to talk to me about?
Oh, Crickets, what makes you think I want to talk to you about anything?
Oh, a little magic. I put my pipe in my mouth, and suddenly I'm a father who understands his child.
Oh, golly, Daddy, you still think I'm a child.
You're just 17.
But on the 7th of May, I'll be 18.
Uh-huh. Just 14 days older than you are now.
Oh.
Hand me that box of matches, would you, dear?
Yes, Dad. Here are your old matches.
Thanks.
Oh, why is it raining so hard? I'd like to go outside for a while.
Wouldn't you rather stay in here and listen to what I have to say?
You're not going to talk about what I want to talk about because you won't let me ask you a question.
You don't have to ask me a question.
Why don't I?
Because I already know what it is.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You want to know if I think a girl is old enough to be married when she's 18. And the answer is yes.
The answer is yes?
I think that's what I said.
Oh, Daddy. Oh, Crickets, Daddy, you're just the most super wonderful, super scrumptious daddy in the whole world.
Maybe and maybe not. I don't know. Nora, are you sure you're in love with Freddie?
Oh, Crickets, yes.
How do you know? What makes you sure?
I'm 18, Daddy. Well, practically 18. And when you're 18, you're a woman. And doesn't a woman know about those things?
Well, they tell me that a woman does, but remember, Nora, you're a woman who's just 18. There are a lot of things a woman of 18 thinks she knows that she doesn't know at all.
Don't I know that I love Freddie?
If you love him, I can see a dozen reasons why. He's a fine boy. If he can make you happy, I want you to marry him because he's the kind of boy I like. Kind of young man I've hoped you'd find someday. But, Nora, there's much more to marriage than love. At 18, you don't know about those things.
Won't I find out?
Yes, you'll find out, as everyone else finds out, I suppose.
Oh, Daddy, you're afraid for me to get married.
No, darling. If you're in love with Freddie and he's in love with you, and I think you are, both of you, be married and be happy. I know I will be because I love you both.
Oh, Crickets, Daddy. I think this is the most beautiful rainy day I've ever known.
Will Paul Williams ever regret giving his daughter permission to marry Freddie Lang? And are Penny Gibbs and Johnny Keith unconsciously drawing closer together? Be sure to listen to the next dramatic episode of Hearts in Harmony. KCB. KCB. KCB means Kroger cut beef. And Kroger cut beef means more meat for your money. Yes, Kroger cut beef gives you more meat, less waste. Because before the meat is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess bone, excess waste, and stringy ends. In buying Kroger cut rib roast, for example, you don't pay rib roast price for excess bone and waste. The chine bone is trimmed, the waste and short rib end removed, giving you top U.S. government grades of beef that's tender, juicy, rich red, and marbled with just the right amount of flavory fat. And before the meat is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess bone, waste, and stringy ends. Remember, whether you buy a steak or roast, Kroger cut beef gives you more meat for your money. But mind you, you can get Kroger cut beef only at your neighborhood Kroger store. So go there soon. Get Kroger cut beef, and you'll get more meat, less waste at your Kroger store. Listen in again tomorrow, same time, same station, for another thrilling transcribed chapter of Hearts in Harmony. It's Kroger for better values in famous foods. Yes, the wonderful foods you see advertised in Life magazine are featured in your neighborhood Kroger store. Shop at Kroger for better values.